guys? I'm here doing a quick gear cleanse for my account. I am going to be using RSL Helper. Tell me to do this gear cleanse pretty quickly. I try to do it in under an hour, and I'm trying to delete a lot of artifacts here. Alright, so I'll go through and I'll show you all my artifacts here. As you can see, just about everything is leveled up to 8. And some things are leveled up to 12 and 16. And that way you know if the piece is worth keeping or not. But still at level 8 you can level it up to 12 and figure out that you don't want to keep it. So you can see everything here is leveled up. And all these pieces are really good. I've been sifting through my artifacts for a while. So I see nothing's going to be flat. So pretty much the artifacts that I'm looking to get rid of are the ones that aren't mixing ideal stats together. And accuracy is a little bit of a gray area. So as you can see, my artifacts were completely full and my inbox is completely full. And this is just from, this was the Hydra pieces that I pulled today. Normal clan boss rewards here. Tournament wins. Clan boss daily stuff. Arena weekly stuff. Clan boss daily stuff. Arena. Tournament. So all that stuff is kind of adding up here in my account. Back down more. Stone skin, weekly stuff. A little bit of Fire Knight that I farmed. The bolster set, I still haven't even sorted through the bolster pass yet. I forged all the bolster gear, I believe. Some dragon I ran in there. So, a lot of artifacts I'm trying to pull out of my inbox. But we are completely full. So over here, let's see if I can pull up the RSL helper. sell files. You just keep them in your downloads, and then you can pull them from your computer here. So I've got like there's one right here, one right here, one right here, one right here. Mid game, that's what I use on my other account. Burst cleanse, that's the weakest one, I guess. Doesn't really delete that many. You can pull these from our Discord or from Farbsoft's Discord. So the one that I'm using is the second strictest file. There's only one more that will sell more items, and I don't really want to use that one yet. I'm still trying to stick to the late to end game. So I'm just gonna sell all these. I know there's a lot of stone skin stuff in here, but I just can't keep it all. So that makes us some room. Really not that much room. So now here from the cell check is gone. So now I'm going to manually sort through the artifacts that I have left. I'm going to go to everything that's just leveled up to 8. Well, I guess anything under 12. I'm going to see if there's 2 rolls into anything flat. Rolls to flat HP. If you click on one at a time, it pushes them directly into yourself. So 2 rolls in flat HP, we don't want those. Attack, we don't want those. Defense. See if there's anything with 3. There definitely shouldn't be anything with 3 flat rolls on my count. And I'm actually gonna even go into the 1s right now. As long as it's nothing crazy, like crit damage gloves or something, I'm probably just gonna sell it. Attack boots can be good, but they're kind of niche, really just for high accuracy builds, bombers mostly. Just as everything, it just has 1 roll into flat HP. So really not bad pieces. I just don't have room for all the pieces. Okay, back into our cell helper. It does get a little glitchy. So we sold these pieces. It thinks we still have them. So that does kind of, it gets a little glitchy. This is everything with 1 roll into flat attack. I'm gonna sell these for damage gloves because they're not in a really useful set. Because 1 resistance and 1 flat defense is pretty bad. So. All right, so we've gone down 82 pieces. Really not enough. So we're gonna try to keep finding different ways to sell some gear. Go up and see all the pieces in our account. Something like this that's been glyphed. I'm gonna keep it for now. can see it just glitched a little. I had some things selected, then I went into raid, and then it went out. And it doesn't deselect them. You don't really need speed on Sunscreen here, only if you're using it as a like a filler piece. But for the actual set, speed on Sunscreen here isn't super useful. Stuff that has flowers. Just so I'm a little reluctant to sell some of the pieces. It still thinks we have those pieces. Okay, so we've gotten rid of almost 100 pieces. So I guess now I'm just gonna start pulling some of this gear out of my inbox. I did use a lot of charms when I forged my bolster gear, so I am expecting to keep a good amount of it. Making a lot of silver here, going through a lot of these artifacts. And this would even be a decent place to stop to be able to at least farm some gear. I could go into my tavern and get rid of some of these champions too, give myself more room in my inbox. Then as long as you do your farming on RSL Helper, if you have it auto sell as it collects gear, then you really don't run into the problem where you fill up your artifacts too quickly. See, we're starting to keep more. We're almost back up to 1300. stop there as far as pulling those artifacts. I just need to get me some. I just need to get these bolster artifacts out of here. But I don't want to really do too much more until I level up 5-star artifacts. They're not very good ones. But just from doing my Faction Wars 21 every day, I'm up to 340 perception artifacts, over 400 resilience. From the Doom Tower, Fatal, this was for blast rotation, I still have to forge them, but Fatal is the one that I tend to use all my silver keys on. I think that's pretty good. Guardian, I was doing a lot of Guardian because it was an easier automatic farm. I was just doing 100%, they're pretty fast. Lethal's the best one, this is Dark Fae, so I finally made a pretty good farming team for Lethal, so I got quite a few lethal artifacts that I can forge, and I will use my rank and rarity charms on all of this lethal, because it is so good. We're gonna get a new forge press pretty soon. I've forged just about almost all my riches almost there. So there will be a new forge pass coming in pretty soon. And then just from doing the daily faction wars, you can see how much good perception gear that you can get. I would not recommend using rank and rarity charms on perception gear because you just get so much of it eventually just from playing all the time. But if you do have a lot of these other charms, good ones to use on perception are speed and accuracy. Or if you really need to force some good gear for more nukers, you put in more nukers on your account, then you can just force crit damage and crit rate and even attack onto your perception gear, and it'll actually work out pretty well. And you can see I got a good amount of silver from that, and that's pretty much all free to play silver. All of those artifacts, Hydra stuff, daily clan boss stuff. See, I was actually waiting over here to pull some more Hydra gear because it was deleting those champions from campaign that I had at the bottom of my inbox. There you go, guys. That was just a quick gear cleanse, kind of showing you how I get rid of some of my gear. If I had more time on my hands, I would go a little bit more in depth and try to delete some more